All the way down. What is up, everybody? What is up? What is up, man? First off, as always, can I get a God is good in the chat? Because God is good all the time. Can I please get a God is good on the chat? In the chat. I'm sorry, y'all. Can I get a God is good in the chat? And while people are typing that in, hit the like button, share it if you're on Twitter, retweet. We're on Twitter right now also for a good reason. I think we're on Facebook too. I don't remember. Dietrich, what up, broski? What up, y'all? What up? So, this is a live stream that I knew sort of was coming. I knew this live stream. I knew this live stream was coming. I knew I was going to have to do this. And I love it. I love it. So if y'all don't know, let me tell y'all the point of the title. If y'all don't know, I got booked to perform at a Lee County GOP event. I think it was a fundraising event for the Republican Party in that county. And I think in the earlier, somebody said, "Why I'm live so early?" Because this just happened. So I had to get it out the way ASAP because I love it. But at first they were trying to get Trump. They were trying to book Trump. They were trying to book DeSantis. they were trying to book a lot of Republican people, obviously for a fundraiser event. So you want big names for the fundraiser event. And then they hit me and Forgiato up because they wanted us to specifically perform Gun Tote and Patriot. They wanted us to perform Gun Tote and Patriot. Forgiato told them, like, yo, you know, Bryson criticizes Trump. Bryson is not like all the way on the Trump train. They said they don't care because they were planning to get DeSantis on board also, because obviously it's for fundraising for them. So they booked us. They booked me, Forgiato, they had Roger Stone, a few other people on the tickets. They had Trump, and I don't think they were able to get DeSantis on the ticket though. It's the Lee County GOP dinner event. So, you know, we started promoting it. They asked that we start promoting it. We said cool. We started promoting it, and I knew this was gonna happen. So when I started promoting the event, a lot of only Trumpers got mad. Now, at this point, I got to let y'all know what I view as only Trumpers. This is not saying every only Trumper is this way. But you have never Trumpers and you have only Trumpers. No disrespect. Both groups are equally annoying. All y'all do is either the never Trumpers go around and attack anybody that says something positive about Trump, and the only Trumpers, all y'all do is go around attacking anybody that criticizes Trump. Equally annoying. Y'all are literally a cancer to conservatism. Y'all are a cancer to the Republican Party, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? And that's just us. So I'm talking about those specific people. If you're not in that group of people, if you don't cry every time somebody criticizes Trump, then you're good. You're good in my eyes. You know what I'm saying? Because some people, they cry every time somebody criticizes Trump. And everybody know my criticisms about Trump because they're all true criticisms about Trump. You have the vaccines. I feel like most people, that's a righteous criticism of Trump. He started hosting LGBT parties celebrating Joe Biden policies at Mar-a-Lago. I mean, I'm a Christian, so obviously I'm going to criticize that. He blamed pro-lifers for the red wave that didn't happen. So I'm obviously going to criticize him on that because he's incorrect according to the numbers. I feel like he didn't do the Jan 6ers right. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, these are all righteous criticisms that I can lay out in a debate, in any conversation, on why I criticize Trump. But anybody that truly follows me know I pick God first to begin with. Like, that's just common sense. I've always said MAGA is bigger than Trump. Come on, the LGBT event. Vince, when was this? You just look it up. As soon as Joe Biden passed the Respect for Marriage Act, they had a celebration that Trump hosted at Mar-a-Lago for the LGBT when Biden passed the Respect for Marriage Act. You can just Google it, see it yourself. But everybody knows I pick God first. Common sense. So then people got more mad because I said I don't even know if I'm voting in 2024. And I biblically defended that because I'm not a compromising person. I can't see myself supporting the lesser of two evils. You know what I'm saying? And I find it funny because I have somebody in here named Dietrich Paz on he's on Facebook, and he knows me. He used to cut my hair when I lived in North Carolina. Like, we've been knowing each other for years. He knows all the death threats I used to get in real life. And all the threats I used to get in real life for supporting Trump. Trump didn't tell me to support him. I wasn't popular at this point for supporting Trump. I did it because I put on a MAGA hat because I rocked with Trump. It was a fairly simple thing. I get death threats for it. But you know, in this movement in politics, when people can use you, they like you. When they can't use you, they don't. And a lot of people claim cancel culture isn't on the right. So let's get to the facts of the matter. I just got a phone call. And who I got the phone call from should be obvious. He told me he didn't want me to say his name. Don't put him involved. But so I'm not. But obviously, as I told y'all who performed at the event, who else is going to call me about this? And I found it interesting. They called and said the show got canceled. And I think in my mind, I know the entire event didn't get canceled because they spent too much money on this event. I don't know if y'all know how much Trump charges to come speak. It's not a little bit of money. It is a pretty penny. You know what I'm saying? To book somebody like Trump for an event like this. This is common sense. You pay people for events. It's like. So they spent a lot of money. I got the phone call. And they said the event is canceled. And it's not only because all the only Trumpers on Twitter. And by the way, I'm not speaking about all only Trumpers. I'm talking about the only Trumpers that fits this shoe I'm putting on you. If this fits you, then I'm talking about you. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So don't be like, it's not all of us. I'm not talking about all of y'all. So the Twitter, they got so many tweets. They got hundreds of tweets of them being told to cancel Bryson from this event. They said in them videos, Bryson called Trump a clown for pushing the vaccine. Yes, I did. Yeah. For a fact. Yes, Trump is a clown for the way he pushed the vaccine. I'm going to say it again. How many times do you want me to say it? He's a clown for endorsing Dr. Oz, too. And endorsing all the other rhinos. How many times you want me to say it? Does it make you mad? Do y'all need safe space? Because this isn't a place for a safe space. He was a clown for pushing it. I think most Trump supporters would agree. He's a clown for pushing it. So that they were sending the Lee County GOP in Florida these videos. You know what I'm saying? They were sending these videos and saying, Bryson said Trump has been a clown lately. Yes, because he has. What are you talking about? Of course I have. You know what I'm saying? Like, did I lie? And they knew I criticized Trump on these topics. They said they didn't care. Because it's not a Trump event. This wasn't Donald Trump event featuring Bryson Gray. No. This was an event where they paid Trump to headline and they paid other performers and other speakers. So this isn't Donald Trump's event. But they said they got so many tweets from Trump supporters. And I saw a lot of these. I saw a lot of these only Trumpers tweeting them to cancel me from the event. And then they said they got 500 phone calls. 500 phones. So I said Trump's following Fauci. When I supported Trump, I view him as a leader, not a follower. Sorry, I don't like that excuse. They said they got 500 phone calls from Trump supporters, which I knew was coming after I announced I was performing at this event. I didn't know if they was actually going to find a phone number and call the Lee County GOP. But I saw them tweeting the GOP Lee County. And they said, somebody said, Trump supporters have a certain voice? No. They called them and they said, y'all should remove Bryson from the event because Bryson has been criticizing Trump. They didn't call them and say nothing bad about Trump. They called them and said, Bryson has been criticizing Trump. True. Because I'm not a cult member. I voted for Trump in 2020 for a fact. I'm not a cult member. When somebody does something stupid, I paid what I was supposed to pay, which is my vote. Period. But God is more important. Somebody said, am I a Biden voter now? Yeah. So I criticized Trump for not being as conservative as he should be and promoting the vaccine. And your response, as I'm reading the chat, your response is, am I a Biden voter? If that's how you think, something is wrong with you. Matthew Humming with the $5. Bryson wants the best Trump. You do not get that if you don't call his mistakes. I mean, yeah, because I support Jesus. That's common sense. I call things how I see it because I'm not going to change my views and my values because y'all change y'all views and y'all values. Trump supports the LGBT. That's clown behavior. I'm a Christian. Anybody that follows me know I am anti-LGBT. If you act like that's new with Bryson Gray, or you act like that's not Bryson Gray, you are a liar. Period. Point blank. So they called 500 people, called them and said, Bryson criticized Trump. Oh my goodness. Y'all should remove him from the event. And they said they got so many phone calls that they had to remove me from the event. Oh, man. Let me tell you something. I love it. I love it. You know why I love it? Because it is time to separate good and evil. It is time to separate conservatives versus those that are not. It is time to separate for those that put God first and those that don't. And the reality is hard to hear. And if you need to unsubscribe, if you need to unfollow, Bryson Gray doesn't care. I've never cared. Are y'all confused? I've never cared. And I won't ever care. I do things that sits right on my conscience. I do things that puts God first. So let me be clear when I say this. If you want to wage war with me, please do so. Wage war with me. It won't change. Y'all have been attacking me for so long and nothing bad has happened. And let me tell you something. Just like Trump got paid for this event, just like Roger Stone got paid for this event, Caden Sanders with $10. I got paid too. Not as much as those people, obviously. And the money is still there. It's still in my bank account. Because if they cancel it, they can't take away the money. That's how events work. Then I say that people like, oh, is it about the money? Shut up. People get paid for events. Never mind. I was about to expose some people. But people get paid for events. My views have been the exact same since I got in this movement. I've explained in multiple walkaway videos why I even switched to a Republican Party. And the majority of it is about God. Republican Party start turning from God. Trump start turning from God. Then guess what? That's them. I don't change. You know, a lot of y'all don't really pick God first. A lot of y'all pick politics first. A lot of y'all say things like, my religion doesn't influence my political decisions. And I hope I offend all of you and I hope I convict y'all. That is called demonic. That is called being demonic. Proverbs 17:15 says, if you support or condone wickedness, it is an abomination. It is an abomination. That's what the Bible says. Let me give y'all another fun fact, just to show y'all how much of clowns a lot of y'all are in the comment section. Not all of y'all, but all the ones who y'all know who I'm talking about. I can prove it. In 2020, if y'all go back and watch the Republican National Convention, I was on there. I was there. They flew me to Florida and put me on the Republican National Convention. We recorded a bunch of footage. They came to North Carolina. They chilled with my family. We had jam sessions. They recorded me. I showed them around. And when we were shooting in Florida, they wanted me to perform at all the Trump rallies leading up to the 2020 election. And a lot of y'all already know this story, but not everybody. And when they were doing this, I said, yes, I would love to do it. They wanted me to go. They wanted me to perform before Diamond and Silk. And they wanted me to perform 2 songs. And they were going to pay me the whole 9 yards. They had a contract. They had a contract ready. And then they started getting phone calls from all the gay Trump supporters. You know, all the gay homosexuals with MAGA hats on. And they started sending them lyrics to my songs, because anybody that truly follows me know that I've been going against the LGBT since the beginning. I've been going against the LGBT since even when I was still a Democrat. I mean, this is just common sense for everybody that follows me. All y'all people that think y'all follow me because y'all like one song, y'all are the only people shocked by this. That's why I say if people think you should do this for free, do it for free. Buy plane tickets and go to places. Nobody does that for free. Trump gets paid to endorse people. I know people that pay Trump $150,000 to endorse them. Please stop. But all these gay Trump supporters were calling them, blah, 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 blah. So then the Trump campaign, did Trump say anything? No, Trump did not cancel me. No, it wasn't Trump. I'm pretty sure Trump didn't care. So I said Trump needs money. What do you mean? I mean, people get paid to do stuff. If I told y'all how much Trump got paid to to speak at this event, you'll lose your mind, because I know the numbers. But so Trump supporters started calling these people, and then the Trump campaign ended up calling me. And long story short, Trump campaign, they were very honest with me. They said, we cannot promote people that are homophobic. They asked me to tone down my message, and they asked me to apologize to specific people. And I just flat out told them no. I told them no. I said no. I'm not, no. You think I'm a stop saying the biblical truth because Trump campaign wants me to? And by the way, I'm talking about Trump campaign, not Trump himself. Y'all want me to stop saying the biblical truth because I'm scared to be removed from performing at Trump? Get the crap out of here. I'm a man of God first. You know what I'm saying? Period, point blank. So I said no. And the Trump campaign did exactly what they told me they were going to do. They removed me from a lot of future events. I was doing a few voiceovers because they liked my voice for a lot of commercials they were going to push out to urban communities. They never released those, and Trump never retweeted me again. This was before he got kicked off Twitter. And I mean, they stopped working with me. And then I saw Broke Back Patriot. If y'all know who that is, probably not. He doesn't have a large following, but he's gay, and he claims to be a Trump supporter and gay. He has a lot of clout in the background of this movement. I was at a TPUSA event, and he bragged about it. It was me, Ashley. I think Ashley St. Clair was there. Ashley St. Clair. I think her fiance was there also. And Brokeback Patriot probably bragged. He bragged. He said, that's why I got you canceled from the Trump team. You know what I'm saying? And I laughed. I said, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Nothing happened. Well, I lost a few followers, so what? My song just went number 1. You can't cancel God's children. I didn't give a crap. And then behind the scenes, they would always brag about it. We got Bryson canceled. Whatever, I don't give a crap. And they bragged about it. But y'all know what happened when it came to election day? I voted for Trump. Do you know why? Because it wasn't Trump himself that canceled me. You know what I'm saying? It was the campaign. They felt like they didn't want to, they felt like they didn't want, they were trying to get the gay vote, so they had to, they had to stop working with me. I wasn't upset. I didn't get upset or nothing. I actually laughed because I view life. I view things as tests. Everybody claims they believe in God. Everybody claims they believe in the Bible. But will you believe in the Bible when you have to turn down a lot of money? And they didn't give me a specific number they were going to pay me for these events for the Trump rally that I was going to perform at. But they told me I would be well compensated. And I could just imagine what that means. I mean, I don't have a specific number, so I'm not going to lie. But I can just imagine what that meant. And I turned it down. And if y'all don't know this, just let y'all know. So a lot of y'all, they all think I'm lying, but go ask an influencer if I'm lying. Go ask your favorite influencer. Clip what I'm saying and go ask your favorite influencer, am I lying? So a lot of y'all think I'm lying because y'all are emotional right now. I'm saying something that you view as critical of somebody you really like, that you like more than me. And it's making you upset, but you will not see an influencer or anybody come out and deny anything I'm saying at all. So let me give you another fact. The White House, when Trump was in office, they used to have a list. They used to have a list of people they would retweet sometimes and give specific opportunities to. Perfect example is when we all liked Mike Pence, I have a picture with Mike Pence. The reason I got that picture is because at CPAC, before COVID was heavy, Katie Sanders with the $5, thank you. You said, I love what you are doing, Bryson. Wish I could meet you one day. I got accepted to ministry school to further my education. God bless you and good luck. But so the reason I got back there, because it was like a COVID thing, and it was me, David Harris Jr., Carpe Duncan, two women I never heard of. And it was like 9 of us. We got chosen, selected, because we were on this list of people. And we got chosen to come and speak with Mike Pence, and they wanted us with our influence to get some message out about COVID, right? And anybody can look this up. I got a picture with Mike Pence. I wonder if I can find it on my Twitter page real quick. Oh no, hold on. Dang, Twitter search engine is messed up. That's crap. I want to show y'all the picture with everybody in it. So we did this, and this is the type of opportunities you get when you're on this list of people. Melissa Tate, if any of y'all know who Melissa Tate is, she was on this list. We got the obvious people like Candace Owens, people like that on the list. There was a list of people that Trump used to retweet sometimes, and the White House did it. Like when I started the MAGA challenge, the White House called my phone and everything. In whatever. If anybody in the comment section was a part of it, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. I said Brandon's wife. Corinne? I don't think Corinne was part of this list. B. Tatum might have been, but I didn't see B. Tatum at a lot of these little events. I know David Harris Jr., somebody I always saw. Terrence K. Williams, obviously. I don't want to name drop all the people that was on the list, but just go ask them in my line. And they will retweet you sometimes and give you opportunities. So I got removed from this list. I never got retweeted by Trump again. And I wasn't mad. I wasn't mad at all. I'm just giving y'all how the things work behind the scenes. Somebody in chat said I'm complaining about not getting enough from Trump. Nope, that's literally not what I said at all. I think you're confused. I have never complained about not getting support from Trump at all. I've never complained about it. He retweeted my MAGA challenge, and I got a lot of opportunities from that. So don't lie about what I'm saying because you're emotional and you're probably a cultist. So, but that's what goes on. That's the type of stuff that goes on behind the scenes. So when they got canceled, all the homosexuals, they always like to brag about it at TPUSA events, and people like Christian Walker and stuff, they were told not to even speak to Bryson and stuff like this. A lot of people behind the scenes don't like me because they view me as a homo. So I'm doing it now. Nah, you're a liar. You can't name nothing I said that says that. All people, cancel like that. So cancel culture has been on the right wing. And I've told a lot of people this. And go back to my song Right Side. Let me show y'all something. Because I've been saying the same thing for years. And a lot of y'all just been so caught up and blinded by what y'all believe this movement to be, that y'all are willing to reject the truth because you don't like who's saying the truth, which is fine. I don't care. A lot of y'all are very emotional, which is fine. But if you go to my song Right Side, look at what I said. My song Right Side, if anybody remembers this song, this was April 27th, 2020. Ooh. Listen. Listen. Sorry, but I can't change. If you scared to say the truth, then sorry, but you can't hang. LGBT try to get me canceled. Know when you go against the grain, they value. You gotta follow line with. Then sorry, but you can't hang. LGBT try to get me canceled. Know when you go against the grain, they value. You gotta follow line with. That's what they demand you. If you don't like me, then you better change the channel. But wait, don't listen to me. Just watch CNN and. Do you hear that? I'm talking about conservatives. Or, if you don't believe me, that was early 2020. If you don't believe me, let's go here. Let's go to my song Canceled. My song Canceled, which was May of 2020. I was about conservative support and LGBT trying to cancel me. You think I'm lying? Hey, they trying to cancel. Hey, they trying to cancel. Hey, I'm giving y'all the facts. Hey, they said they ain't gonna cancel me. Hey, people on both sides trying to cancel me. People on both sides trying to cancel me. I told a bunch of lies, but it ain't damaged me. They gotta come at me at goose because they can't handle me. I wear my MAGA hat anywhere. Who put their hands on me? I probably never get a Grammy because I'm too real. I just speak the truth and I don't care about how you feel. Radio stop playing between my the game. I'm trying to say the truth without exposing the name. Conservative dealing to the LGBT is lame. I never apologize for nothing. That's why we ain't the same. I said conservatives kneeling to the LGBT is lame. I'll never apologize for nothing. Listen, I've been saying the same thing. LGBT is lame. I never apologize for nothing. That's why we ain't the same. Hey, and they ain't shaking hands with no odds. Act like I won't pull up with my MAGA hat to your block. You can keep sending death threats, think I'm gonna stop. That's why I buy more bullets, buy more blocks. I've been saying the same thing since the beginning. This was 2020 in May. The first song was April and May. I didn't go viral until August of 2019. Anybody saying I'm a grifter, you're a liar, debunked. Anybody saying I've changed my message, you're a liar, debunked. Anybody saying I've changed in any sense, you're a liar, debunked, and you need to admit you lying. Take that pride of yours, put your pride to the side, and admit you are wrong. The difference between me and you is I don't respond to things in an emotional manner. I still thought Trump was good. I didn't think Trump was the lesser of two evils in 2020. I thought he was the good versus the evil. So he got my vote even after the Trump campaign decided to remove me. And by the way, they apologized to me at a Project Veritas party that we all went to. A few of them said, bro, sorry it had to happen like that, because they didn't want to do it. They got stuff from higher ups and they had to do it. So when we paint this picture, stop acting like cancer culture is not on the right. It literally is. And I just proved it again. And you know what's funny? There are people on Twitter right now so happy that they cancel me from the event. So, a great person, anyone that criticizes me is emotional? Nope. Lying and saying things that are irrational is what makes you emotional. You felt hit by that emotional piece probably because you are emotional. And if you want to debate, I can start a call-in line, and half of y'all wouldn't even call in because y'all are scared to debate because y'all know good and well I'm right. That's another proof. That's another proof of emotion. I do Twitter spaces every day, begging people that want to criticize me to come on. And sometimes I give respect to my trolls. If you're a troll, you come on and have a good conversation without your emotion overriding the conversation, I let you on. A perfect example is one of my biggest trolls on Twitter. His name is Catholic MAGA or MAGA Catholic. He's a troll. Can't stand him. But on my spaces, he's not overly emotional the entirety of the time. He talks, lets me talk. We have a conversation. It's simple. So this is just common sense. So this happened today. I got canceled from the event, and it made me so happy. The reason why it made me so happy is because it proves how out of touch people are. A small sect of people, what conservatives are doing is we're allowing a small sect of people on the right. It's like the LGBT. A small sect of people dictate what happens on the right. And this is what happened when God is not who we're putting all our trust in, and it's somebody like Trump. And I'm going to go ahead and say this. There are people that literally compare Trump to Jesus. Somebody responded to, there's a guy who, like, it seems like he hates Trump now. I forgot his name. The guy on Twitter seems like he hates Trump. And he said something criticizing Trump, but it was a little more than criticism. It was a little different. And somebody tweeted him and said, even Peter denied him 3 times. Does anybody know that biblical reference? Does anybody know that biblical reference? That is very sad and very disturbing. And then you got a lot of people saying, Bryson, come to the DeSantis train. Somebody I like said, come to the DeSantis train. We'll welcome you with open arms. If I go on a DeSantis train, I would be a hypocrite. Why would I be a hypocrite? It's because even though I can say these criticisms about Trump, will the criticisms about DeSantis be any different? And let me tell you what I mean. And by the way, I don't hate DeSantis nor Trump, but I am honest and objective as I can be. And it came out that DeSantis was obviously paying influencers to run pro-DeSantis content. Trump did it too. Everybody does it as part of life. And one of the people that was supposedly getting paid to do pro-DeSantis content was Christian Walker. There's nobody more gay than Christian Walker. I don't think I've ever even met a gay liberal that's more gay than Christian Walker. He might be the gayest gay person I've ever seen in my life. And DeSantis was seemingly paying him. So if I criticize Trump for being pro-LGBT, then I also have to criticize DeSantis to do the same thing, right? If I criticize Trump for the vaccines, even though DeSantis, learned his lesson and started becoming sort of not pro-vaccine. In the beginning, DeSantis was saying the same exact stuff Trump was saying about the vaccines. And this is the truth. And when it comes to, even when it comes to things like, I can't say that, but basically the few things I just said, you know what I'm saying? You criticize DeSantis the same way you criticize Trump. So if I would just hop on the DeSantis train, that would be, in my opinion, grifting. If you make clear criticisms about one person and then you jump to another person that technically does the same thing, I think that'd be grifting. That'd be grifting right there. So, Peter only denied knowing Jesus, not him. Listen, Laura Loomer tried to compare Trump to Jesus also on Twitter. And I'm going to be honest with y'all. Y'all might not like to hear it. Once again, I don't care about losing followers or losing subscribers. I don't care. To be honest, let me tell y'all something. And I hope this comes across rude. And I hope it comes across rude because sometimes people need harsh truths. And it's going to either make you run away or understand. The reason I don't care about losing followers is because grifting is easy. Y'all know that, right? I know people that say the same stuff I say behind the scenes. They would never say it in public because they don't want to lose y'all follows. Do y'all know what grifting means? If I was a grifter and had criticisms of Trump, why wouldn't I just shut my mouth? I don't have to say my criticisms about Trump. I can make a Trump 2024 song right now. Go #1 on the Billboard charts. Woo! I could make an inclusive Trump 2024 song. Trump 2024, I don't care if you gay. Trump 2024, don't go the Democrat way. Trump 2024, I don't care if you pro-choice. Trump 2024, give everybody your voice. Trump 2024, I don't care if you gay. Trump 2024, don't go the Democrat way. Trump 2024, don't care if you pro-choice. Trump 2024, give everybody your voice. Hey, hey. Hey, 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 it's easy. It's easy. It's easy. Do y'all know how easy this is? The reason I don't do it is because it's fake. It's fake. That's how easy it is to grift. Don't say your true opinions so you can keep more opportunities, so you don't have to answer for your claims. Do what you do best. Do whatever you think what everybody is worth. Do what you think is what everybody would like and make your money. It's not easy to grift a bunch of people whose entire identity is not about it's not about, you know what I'm saying, God, but it's in some political idolatry. It's very easy to do it, okay? To just keep my mouth shut. I don't even have to talk about the LGBT. I can keep my Christian beliefs to myself too. I'd be taking pictures with Blair White. Blair White, can I be on your podcast? But deep down, I'm like, I can't stand the LGBT. Or take a picture with Richard Grenell. You know what I'm saying? Richard Grenell. It's easy. When y'all use the word grifter, y'all just saying it because you're emotional, don't know what the crap you're talking about. I could tell you who the grifters are, but I would have to expose somebody. It's easy to grift off y'all. All y'all care about is Trump. All y'all care about is people who like Trump. Let's be real. Y'all loved me. Y'all loved it when I never criticized Trump. Y'all loved it. Don't lie to yourself. When I started criticizing Trump, you started getting mad. Don't lie to yourself. My boy Hotel Jesus in here. Don't lie to yourself. Y'all got to start being honest. Keep it 100. I know. Somebody can literally be pro-choice and say they rock with Trump, and you will like it. Y'all follow him real quick. Be honest. Stop lying to people on this internet. Stop lying. A lot of people like people only when they can benefit whatever agenda you think is correct. You feel me? Stop the cap. Be honest. But soon as that person say something against whatever agenda you trying to push, that's where the truth comes in. That's where you figure out if somebody rock with you for you, or you rock with somebody. You said people support you for similar views. Not true. It's not about similar views. Because if you are a Christian, a biblical Christian, not one that gets mad when somebody criticizes somebody that's not going against God. If Sierra says she supported Trump, they would jump on her bandwagon. Bro, I watched people try to act like Rihanna was cool because she wore a shirt. What the crap? It's so funny because literally you can tell that people forget everything you do. How many of y'all was there January 6th and got investigated by the FBI? Huh? How many of y'all really like put freedom on the line for this movement? Huh? You feel me? But you don't care. People ignore all that. So just criticize Trump. I criticize Trump on what he did, and all of them are righteous. Can you debate me on them? Did I say something wrong? See, I ain't think so. So people got to stop this lying, right? You like people when you feel like they can benefit and then don't when you don't. Because my views haven't changed at all since the beginning of this movement. Hotep Jesus is one of the first people I met in this movement. He'd tell you I've been saying the same thing I was saying then too. I mean, period, point blank. Somebody got to be honest. But it separates the real from the fake, which is why I like it. I like division, not fake division. I'm not a fan of racial division, genuinely speaking. I mean, if somebody tells you they hate you because you're white, then obviously, why would you want to be around that person? Or if somebody said they hate you because you're black, obviously, you know, why would you want to be around that person? I'm about the fake racial division, that the media. I don't like that fake type of stuff. You feel what I'm saying? I don't even like. There's a lot of Christian division. You know what I'm saying? That I'm not really a fan of. You know what I'm saying? But I like true division. Because the people that see me in person and they meet me and, you know what I'm saying, we take pictures. They come to my shows. They buy my music, not just the trendy song, the real stuff. What you truly realize is these people are people that put God first. They do. They put God first. And somebody just said, who will you support then? Nikki Haley? Nikki Haley. You think I would support a woman presidential candidate? Quisha King in the building. What's up? Y'all are not even like, bro, this is how you can tell somebody emotional. I don't think y'all are listening to what I'm saying or listening to yourself. Listen to my criticisms. Figure out why I'm saying what I'm saying. And then have a response. Do you know who I support? Jesus. Somebody in the comments really said, well, Bryce support Nikki Haley. Man, my boy, y'all are not listening. Hey, folk, not listening. Exposing hypocrites in chat? Yes. Yeah, I am. Everybody that make these claims, somebody's a grifter, or somebody said I changed, yeah, you getting exposed. I'm gonna force you to come up here. Somebody said Jesus isn't running. Jesus runs everything I do. I don't support wickedness. I don't support lesser of two evils. If you support lesser of two evils, that's your prerogative. I don't do that. I don't support evil. The Bible clearly says supporting wickedness is an abomination. The lesser of two evils is still evil. If you are a Christian and you make that decision, this is my criticism of you. And a lot of Christians feel this way. I had a space, and there's a few Christians in there that said they don't even think they can vote for anybody. Because we obviously can't vote for Democrats. And the Republican Party is nothing but Democrats from 7 years ago. And a lot of people are politically homeless now because a lot of people are deciding to put God first. And when you truly pick God when you truly give your life to God, you know, you feel it in your soul, you feel it in your heart that it doesn't feel right to condone wickedness. You know that's not the right thing to do in your heart. So a lot of us have really no clue what to do in 2024. But we do know that we have to put God first in every single thing we do. A lot of people in the chat were probably just like me. Especially if you grew up in a black community. You grew up a Democrat because we all grew up Democrats in the black community. It's just what it is. But you grew up with conservative values. You grew up in a church. You grew up knowing the difference between right and wrong, even if you were lukewarm. And then you finally learned that the Democrats have been against black folk this entire time. You finally learn that the Democrats have been against God this entire time. And then you make the decision to look into the other side of the coin. With me, it was Ted Cruz at first. And then when you look at Ted Cruz, when you looked at his platform in late 2015 or late 2015, you realize that, dang, they're talking about God. They're talking about traditional marriage. You know what I'm saying? They're talking about traditional marriage. They're talking about they're talking about all types of stuff that's like what we agree with. And then you started watching the primaries. And then you heard Trump in them debates. And then you said, dang, Trump wiped the floor with everybody. He talked like a normal person. I can relate to him. And then you said, man, we finally got something we can rock with. You feel like you got let out of prison and you finally found a place, and you feel like you feel like you're in a euphoric state. And I know a lot of people that used to be Democrats understand what I'm saying. And you feel like the Republican Party is different. You figure out, oh, Republicans helped free the slaves. You know the same talking points. Republicans was always truly supportive of black folk. You know what I'm saying? you know how I say, I feel so cringe saying this now, but I used to say all this. You feel me? And then you get in this movement and you truly think the Republican Party is the party for Christians, right? That's what a lot of us thought, right? And then time goes and you start seeing the opposite. It's hard to see the opposite at first from the outside looking in. You have to actually be in the movement to start seeing the opposite. And you start seeing biblical Christian views get persecuted for being Christians by Republicans. I'm not even going to bring up any of my personal situations again. Let's just look at Kathy Barnett. A lot of people just glanced over this because because you in your euphoric state. You what's the phrase I'm looking for? Is it teary-eyed, blurry-eyed? There's a word for this. It's something odd where you like you it looks like you so in a euphoric state you can't even see past what's happening. It's like the honeymoon phase in relationships, right? You think the person you dating is perfect. You know what I'm saying? For a while. It's like that honeymoon phase. Starry-eyed. Thank you. My daddy in the chat. Starry-eyed, yeah. You know what I'm saying? You get very you get starry-eyed. And then you saw it happen to Kathy Barnett. And a lot of y'all brush past this. Maybe you don't care because a lot of people in the chat may not be Christians. Brendan Dilly in the chat, he told me he don't read the Bible but claims to be a Christian. You're a joke. But Kathy Barnett was attacked by all the top right-wing people, the Richard Grenells, everybody that's real close with Trump, in favor of Dr. Oz. Dr. Oz was a clear-cut liberal. Matter of fact, he was worse than a liberal. He was a leftist. Do you know what I'm saying? And he said that it isn't a heartbeat. When you hear the heartbeat of a baby after a few weeks, he said that wasn't a heartbeat. And Kathy Barnett was a Christian. And what did these people attack Kathy Barnett on? They said they said Kathy Barnett was too Christian. Literally. Richard Grenell attacked Kathy Barnett on the lines of Christianity. Literally. That was their choice of attack. They attacked somebody that was Christian for somebody who was basically a Satanist. And that's why Kathy Barnett didn't win. And that's the harsh truth you have to come to terms with as a conservative. These people don't care about God. They just try to convince Christians that care about God because Christians are the majority of the people that vote for Republicans. And this is the issue. They told Kathy Barnett she was too extreme because she said her kids was going to get on the plane and she saw a gay couple, so they prayed before they got on the plane because homosexuality is an abomination. That's literally what I would do today. If I'm on a plane and I see a transgender or a gay couple, I am praying like, Lord, please don't let none of these demons hop on me. or hop on anybody else for that matter. And a lot of people flat out lied about Kathy Barnett, all because she was a Christian. Y'all don't care. A lot of folk don't care. And when I realized Christians started getting attacked in this movement, anybody that watches my live streams know I've been very critical of these things, and I've always thought it was disgusting. Somebody said Trump is a Christian. You know, there's an interview that it's starting to resurface. And I feel like I saw it, and I probably was so starry-eyed that I brushed it under the rug. When Trump was asked to name a Bible verse, he tried to say that's a very personal thing. So I can't give you my favorite Bible verse. I shouldn't even have to comment on that. That's asinine. That's asinine. You know what I'm saying? And people need to get in the Bible so you know a Christian is a follower of Christ. You cannot support LGBT and be a follower of Christ. You cannot support abortion and be a follower of Christ. You cannot support fornication and be a follower of Christ. You cannot support lying and be a follower of Christ. You cannot support any of these things and actually be a follower of Christ. You just can't. That's the reality. And y'all don't believe me. Let me just pop this out so nobody think I'm just somebody who doesn't know off the top of his head. Come on, man. Everybody knows some Bible off the top of their head. At least John 3:16 or John 3:36 or something. My goodness. And a lot of y'all, like, I know y'all get tired of me bringing this up, but a lot of y'all are like it's kind of odd that y'all don't care about this. Oh, excuse me. And I'm gonna say this, that I'm almost about to get off here. I'm gonna show y'all this. Hold on, let me make sure it's right. Y'all probably can't see it. It's probably not right. Hold on. Hold on, let me transform this, fit the screen. Here we go. I think y'all should be able to see this now. Let me see. Let me see if y'all can see this now. Yep, y'all should be able to see it. Let me show y'all this. Because y'all think I be giving like unrighteous criticisms or I'm like anti-Trump. I'm really not. I wish Trump didn't do or say any of this. I wish Trump did not push the vaccine as he did. I really wish this. So let me show y'all this. Scenes from celebration of same-sex marriage law at Mar-a-Lago. We are fighting for the gay community. We are fighting and fighting hard. Donald Trump told a log cabin Republicans gala what same-sex marriage law was passed. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. What law was passed for them to celebrate it? Bunch of lukewarm people. The log cabin Republican Spirit of Lincoln Gala in the main ballroom of Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago Beachfront Club was a joyous celebration of gay rights. And in the case of ironic timing, the historic same-sex marriage law signed by President Joe Biden. And of course, Richard Grenell was there. And they brought up the Respect for Marriage Act. Listen. You can get mad at me all day long. You can call me mean, call me rude, say I'm not Christ-like or judgmental or what's some other words y'all be using? Self-righteous, blah, 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 you know, whatever. Suppose you don't have to hate gays to be a Christian. I didn't know. Do God hate gays then? Because the Bible calls homosexuality an abomination. Can I call homosexuality an abomination without you claiming I'm hateful? In Revelation 21:8, it says these people will go to the lake of fire. If I say they're going to the lake of fire, if I'm being hateful. In Romans 1, it said these people are reprobate minds. By being hateful, by saying they're reprobate minds. Do you want to know what the punishment? You know, let's not get real biblical. People ain't ready. People ain't ready for the Bible. You know. Because nobody's not mad at me. Y'all are mad at the Bible. Y'all are mad that I'm not afraid to tell the truth. Y'all are upset, you know. Y'all are upset that I'm not aligning with this nonsense. And it's fine. Because the difference between me and all these other influencers, a lot of these other influencers, money and clout is really the thing they want the most. That's the thing that motivates them. So when y'all attack them, these people usually fall in line because y'all are their followers and y'all think they have to pander y'all. I don't give a hillbilly hootenanny. All I care about is pleasing God. If I had 10 followers while pleasing God, that is amazing. 20, great. 1 million, mwah. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm going to serve God regardless, and I hope you get offended by it, and I hope you get offended, punk. Yeah. That's what I just said. I will never support or condone anybody that supports and condone wickedness. I want Christians in office, and I said what I said. I will continue calling out people from both sides as I see fit if I find it righteous. Because the only person I care about being happy with me is God. And that's my prerogative. If you don't like it, do something about it, punk.